Welcome to another episode of Rehabitize Roundtable, the podcast that brings you the latest insights in healthcare. I'm Dr. Lakshay Diwan, the founder of Rehabitize, your go-to agency for healthcare, digital marketing, and content generation. Guys, today we are diving into the world of dentistry with Dr. Isha Agarwal, the brilliant mind powering Dental Command, Dwarka Sector 10, Delhi. With a decade of hands-on experience as an endodontist, Dr. Isha's brilliance shines through. She is adorned with numerous national accolades and prestigious certificates. She is also awarded as the best postgraduate student in 2019. There are a lot of things to talk about her, but without wasting any time, I really want to go and meet her in person. So let's go, guys, and start our podcast with Dr. Isha Agarwal. Thank you so much, Dr. Isha, for coming on to our podcast.
Thank you.
Please, हमारी ऑडियंस को अपने बारे में कुछ बता दीजिए.
I am Dr. Isha. I am the director of Dental Command. This is a multi-speciality clinic which is located in Sector 10, Dwarka. And I have had a vast experience of almost 10 years. I am a conservative dentist and an endodontist. I have post-graduated from Subharti Medical College, Meerut. And since then, I've been practicing in Delhi and Gurgaon as a consultant, as well as I have my own clinic now.
That's great, ma'am. That's really a good thing to have your own clinic and running the clinic in Dwarka. And you are very famous, I think, in this area as a dentist.
Yet to be more famous.
As I know, you are a well-known dentist in your locality, as you are in, I think, Dwarka Sector 11. And
Das.
Oh, you are in Dwarka Sector 10. Okay. So I want to know a very basic thing from a dentist field, from a perspective of a dentist field, which is basically what is the role of dentists in society?
Okay, talking about the role of the dental surgeons in the society. So they basically look into the oral health of the patients. And oral health, if you see specifically in our country, India, it is the most neglected aspect of the healthcare system, if you see. Because nobody is as such dying of the oral health disease. Unless you need a bed in the hospital, you will really not care.
Definitely.
But the issue is, by the time patients reach out to us, it is often too late. Maybe a cancer because of the tobacco chewing habits in our country. Or it can be, bleeding gums where it is an advanced case of the gum disease, or the tooth is so damaged that we cannot salvage the tooth. So I urge to the population that, you should get dental checkups done more frequently, at least once in 6 months.
Okay, that's definitely a cause of concern है. सारे जो आसपास के लोग हैं इंडिया में पीपल है सारे के सारों को इस बात में ध्यान देने की बहुत ज़रूरत है, क्योंकि मैंने देखा है लोकल पीपल होते हैं वो चुइंग उनकी गिंदी टोबैको होता है, इतने गलत चीज़ें करते हैं और वो they don't even take care of that thing.
Not only local people but even the people in the most posh locality, they are into smoking, which is very common. Smoking stains I often come across almost every day, and they would hide from me, but then as a dental surgeon I can very well detect it's a stain of smoking.
Out of curiosity, I want to ask one different thing. Just like you right now you mentioned that smoking, how smoking cause a problem to your teeth?
Smoking definitely has a great negative impact on your oral health. It causes a lot of staining and deposits in your teeth. It also damages your gums. And if especially if you get a dental treatment done, and if you don't stop smoking for that meantime, the healing will not happen. It interferes with the healing of the soft tissues also. So smoking, apart from the respiratory distress, I mean, apart from आपके सांस लेने में दिक्कत and asthma and all, it affects the entire body.
मैम मैंने बेसिकली देखा है कि वैसे इंडियन पॉपुलेशन डेंटल चेकअप्स कुछ कराते हैं कुछ नहीं कराते हैं, तो मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ व्हाट इज द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ डेंटल चेकअप?
See, since childhood, we have heard of this very famous quote, prevention is better than cure, isn't it?
Yes.
So, by that, it just means that, it's always better to visit your dental surgeon when the dental decay or any disease is in a very initial state of progression.
Okay.
rather than coming too late where we have to repair or deal with the damages which has already happened in your oral cavity.
Okay.
So it is, there'll be patients who will be coming to me and they'll say, doctor, you're charging too much for the cavity. आप इसको 500 रुपए में 1000 रुपए में कर दो. For instance, example.
Okay.
So I tell them कि आप 500-1000 रुपए वाले लेवल पे क्यों नहीं आए मेरे पास? Why have you come with so much of damage? That the expertise which is going to be used, the material which is going to be used is going to be very costly affair. So it is not only going to pinch your pocket later on, but even sometimes the damage done is the amplitude is so high that the damage done is almost irreversible.
Okay.
So it's always better to arrest the disease when in the initial state of progression.
Yeah, I think वो
हम बोलते हैं ना कैंसर में अब 3rd-4th स्टेज में आया, बहुत लेट हो गया है.
yes अब ठीक भी नहीं कर सकते,
ठीक नहीं कर सकते. सो दैट इज व्हाई से आप मैं आपको एक बहुत ही सिंपल वे बता रही हूँ टू हैव अ गुड डेंटल चेकअप. यूजुअली मोस्ट ऑफ अस इंक्लूडिंग मी, वी डोंट नीड एनीथिंग एक्सेप्ट फॉर ओरल प्रोफाइलैक्सिस, दैट इज फुल माउथ क्लीनिंग.
ओके.
If you get full mouth cleaning once in a year, I can guarantee you will not have any problems at least till 60 years of age. Okay. You will not need a dental surgeon. आपको कोई expensive treatment किसी चीज़ की ज़रूरत नहीं होगी, बिकॉज जब आप डेंटल सर्जन के पास आएंगे साल में एक बार, सो ऑब्वियसली द फुल माउथ चेकअप इज डन. तो कुछ भी इनिशियल डिके होगा दैट विल बी सीन एट दैट पॉइंट इन टाइम एंड इट विल बी अरेस्टेड. एंड फुल माउथ क्लीनिंग से ये होगा दैट द गम्स विल नॉट बी डैमेज्ड. So you will not need anything, but patients often wait for the pain, wait for the discomfort. And when you wait for the pain or the discomfort, usually the damage is done.
Yes, definitely. That's why all the doctors say prevention is better than cure.
Yeah, prevention is better than cure.
Ma'am, basically जो लोग हैं उनको how often should they have a dental checkup?
Ideally, by books, by literature, if you see, regular dental checkup means once in 6 months.
Okay.
Once in 6 months, twice annually. Yeah.
Okay. So basically दो टाइम पूरे साल में लोगों को डेंटल चेकअप पूरा कराना है.
साल में 2 बार किया, 10 साल में एक बार और 15 साल में एक बार आते हैं. So I don't know what to say.
मैम लेकिन बस डेंटल चेकअप,
I think they're contributing to my business. So
डेंटल चेकअप में डेंटल क्लीनिंग ही होती है फिर और भी चीजें होती हैं?
See, dental checkup is full mouth diagnosis of which includes the diagnosis of the hard tissue problem and the soft tissue problem. जब हम hard tissue की बात करते हैं तो it includes all your teeth. जब हम soft tissues की बात करते हैं तो gums, आपका cheeks में mucosa, कोई कैंसर के साइंस है, early signs. So all that can be detected.
Okay.
So that is full mouth checkup is done if you if you come to me once in 6 months.
Okay.
So if there's any problem, there's any decay in the initial phase, it can be arrested then and there. It will not progress. It will cause minimal or almost no discomfort.
Okay. Definitely. फिर आई थिंक पॉडकास्ट के बाद हम डेंटल चेकअप करा के जाएंगे अब यहाँ से.
ठीक है, बिल्कुल.
अच्छा मैम, आप ही की फील्ड से मुझे एक टर्म सुनने में आया था. आई थिंक आई डोंट नो द मीनिंग ऑफ दैट टर्म, सो आई डोंट रियली वांट टू नो द मीनिंग ऑफ दैट टर्म, व्हिच इज लाइक व्हाट इज स्केलिंग?
Scaling is the dental terminology. It means, in simple words, cleaning of your teeth. Okay. So we use ultrasonic scalers, which with the help of ultrasonic vibrations, they detach the tartar deposit on your teeth and gums.
Okay.
So that is scaling.
So ma'am, does this scaling procedure weakens the teeth?
No. It's a myth, most common myth amongst the population, both educated and the one which is not very educated. Okay. And this I've been hearing ever since I took admission in dental school. Scaling never weakens the tooth. In fact, the weakening of the teeth, which is often a complaint of the patients who get scaling done, is because they have accumulated so much of calculus tartar in their mouth over the period of say 10 years, 15 years. So when the tartar and calculus is deposited in your oral cavity for such a long period. So what is this calculus or tartar? It is just harboring microorganisms in it. So over the period of time, these microorganisms, they eat up your gums and bone. ठीक है, दांत को तो उन्होंने होल्ड करा हुआ है वहां पे, और गम्स एंड बोन को पूरा दे हैव ईटन अप. सो व्हेन वी रिमूव द टार्टर एंड कैलकुलस, सडनली देयर इज नथिंग होल्डिंग द टीथ. इट वाज जस्ट tartar and deposit which was holding the teeth. And suddenly the teeth become mobile and they say हमारे दांत कमजोर हो गए. It is like you accumulate a lot of garbage and wet garbage in your room. and this wooden furniture present, it'll eat up the wooden furniture.
Yeah, definitely.
It'll cause rusting of the iron.
Yeah.
So that doesn't mean that garbage is good because it was holding my furniture.
Yes, definitely.
So, that is why it never weakens the tooth. In fact, if you get the scaling and polishing done, which is by literature, again recommended at least once in a year.
Okay.
It's a professional cleaning. It's mandatory once in a year. So if you get it done once in a year, complaints like, mobility of teeth or weakening of the teeth, loosening of the gums will never be there.
तो बेसिकली मैम स्केलिंग के बाद अगर जो लोग हैं वो रेगुलर चेकअप और क्लीनिंग कराते हैं टीथ की, तो उनको स्केलिंग के बाद जो पोस्ट प्रॉब्लम्स होती हैं वो किसी को नहीं होंगी.
हाँ, स्केलिंग के बाद बस एक हल्का सा माइनर डिस्कम्फर्ट ये होता है किसी पेशेंट्स में, दे विल कंप्लेन ऑफ पोस्ट ऑपरेटिव सेंसिटिविटी.
ओके.
ठंडा गर्म लगेगा, वो 3-4 दिन के लिए लगेगा, बिकॉज व्हाट हैपेंस इज कि आपका एकदम से डर्ट्स एंड डिपॉजिट्स आर टेकन ऑफ फ्रॉम द टीथ, सो योर हार्ट टिश्यूज गेट्स एक्सपोज्ड टू द ओरल एनवायरनमेंट.
नर्व्स, आई थिंक नर्व्स गॉट
नॉट नर्व्स, योर टीथ. सो सेंसेशन कैरी करते हैं, तो बट दैट इट ऑटोमेटिकली सबसाइड्स इन 4 to 5 days, because even I get it done and I have a healthy set of teeth, but still I face the sensitivity issue only for 3 to 4 days. But then scaling is incomplete without polishing. So like I always do polishing after scaling. So in polishing we apply a prophylactic paste after scaling, which usually closes the pores of your teeth. तो जो हम पोस्ट ऑपरेटिव सेंसिटिविटी की शिकायत करते हैं वो उसमें फिर नहीं होती है.
ओके, दैट्स ग्रेट.
टेक्नोलॉजी हैज एडवांस्ड ओवर द इयर्स.
काफी लोगों को अगर पता लगेगा कि इतनी ज्यादा मिथ फैल रखे हैं सोसाइटी के अंदर, if they get to know about this myth, they definitely
scaling never weakens the teeth. It is going to weaken it's the microorganisms which you harbor in your mouth over the period of years that weaken the teeth.
Okay.
Scaling तो हम आपके gums को healthy करने के लिए कर रहे हैं.
Yeah, definitely.
Why will we do something which is going to weaken your teeth?
So, ma'am, like you mentioned before, you have a post-graduation in endodontist. So, who are endodontists?
Well, okay, good question. So, endodontist, the entire specialty name is conservative dental surgeon and endodontist. Okay. So, conservative dentist and endodontist is a doctor who specializes in aesthetics and root canal treatment. So my field covers any aesthetic treatment, smile designing, precisely any procedure which deals with salvaging or saving of your teeth. आपको extraction नहीं करवाना हो और दांत बचाना है, that is my specialty.
Okay, ma'am, after listening to your thing like about endodontist, why should we get a treatment from a specialist?
Okay. All right, Lakshay, now if you have a heart problem, okay, where will you go? Will you prefer an MBBS, a physician, or would you like to go to a cardiologist?
I definitely go for a cardiologist.
Right?
Yeah.
You go to a cardiologist.
Yeah.
And the reason behind that is that doctor, even though physician has a good knowledge, but cardiologist has specialized in that cardiac system, cardiovascular system for about 3 years, and he has any day much more knowledge than any other doctor. So similarly, in dentistry also we have 9 specialities, and after doing graduation in dental surgery, we go for post graduation. So studying one subject like root canal specialization and aesthetics and all the procedures which are related to saving of the teeth, we have extensive study, clinical as well as academic, for about 3 years, and we are performing a lot of surgeries under experienced faculty members, and thereafter we are practicing in our own specialty. So obviously we carry much more experience, expertise and knowledge. There are certain procedures in endodontics which are very complex and complicated, so they are basically not taught in the graduation level only.
Okay.
तो कोई चीज अगर आपको ग्रेजुएशन लेवल में पढ़ाई नहीं गई है, सिखाई नहीं गई है, so how are you even practicing outside? This is not something, medical science is not something which you can watch on the YouTube and practice it on the patients, unless you have practiced that in the college.
Yes, definitely. You're right about
so there are a lot of complicated cases which I come across in the day-to-day practice. Like for example, patients say कि हमें हल्का सा दर्द हो रहा है, but we don't want to go for root canal. Please save the tooth. So that is a complicated procedure. So that's better managed by an endodontist. Similarly, root canals are also better. I wouldn't say that dental surgeons cannot perform root canals. They can perform very well root canals, but it is always better managed by an endodontist.
Yeah, it's better to have a specialty.
Yeah, so there are no root canal failures happening.
To go to a specialist in that field.
Yeah. the target audience can very well relate to this, because who have undergone root canal treatment and then have had pain even after root canal treatment, then they must have got retreatments done. So I think in such cases can be avoided, I feel, if you get treated by a specialist.
Yeah, definitely, you're right. I also want to know about a term which is usually dentists used to say, which is like RCT. So what is RCT?
RCT is root canal treatment. Okay. RCT is root canal treatment. So, when your decay, which we call dental caries in medical term, and in layman term you say cavity ho gaya, decay hai. So, till the time the decay is in your superficial structures of your tooth, till the time it has not reached the nerves, it can be saved with a normal filling. Okay. Normal filling kar dete hain. But when the decay progresses inside, when you don't come to us in right time, you'll come with pain and all. So jab pain ho jata hai, to most of the times it has involved the nerve supply of the tooth.
Okay.
So in such cases, we have to clean the entire root canal, the roots of the tooth. Deep cleaning of the roots are done.
Okay.
The canals of the roots has canals inside. So through the tooth we drill inside and we clean the root canals. And we fill it with a filling material. So that is referred to as root canal treatment.
That sounds very difficult for drilling the tooth.
It sounds difficult. It is a precision-based procedure, and root canal treatment as such is not painful. But before getting the treatment done, the patient is in almost a lot of pain. They are most often not able to sleep in the night. So that's the kind of pain.
Just out of curiosity, in RCT, do you guys give anesthesia into that tooth or what?
Yeah, in almost 70% of the cases, or 70 or 80% of the cases, we give anesthesia. But there are times when the tooth is almost dead. So that's that I cannot explain in even layman words, because that's a medical knowledge. So the dental surgeon can figure it out if the infection is a lot and it has made the nerves dead, which is evident on the radiograph. So in such a case, anesthesia can be avoided because the nerves are already dead and the infection has spread beyond the roots.
Okay.
So in such case, when the tooth is dead, patient will not feel anything. So few other cases where anesthesia can be eliminated, but most of the time it is done under anesthesia. Patient doesn't feel the pain.
Okay.
Yeah. And one thing which we all, the people watching this video should know, that root canal treatment is not done to cause you pain. It is done to relieve you of pain. Okay?
Definitely, medical treatment is for relieving the pain, not to cause the pain.
So they say कि root canal treatment बहुत painful होगा. Painful नहीं है. आप जितने pain में आ रहे हैं उतना तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. वो आपको relieve करेगा pain से.
Definitely. Yeah. I want to ask you one thing. Let's say that in RCT, I think there are stages of degradation, that अभी उस patient का tooth इतना degrade हो गया है. तो when do we need to do RCT? Patient को ऐसे पता लगेगा कि अब RCT की situation आ गई है.
Like I just mentioned in your previous question also, जब decay आपका superficial layers of tooth में रहता है, till the time it has not reached the nerves of your tooth, till the time patient is not complaining of extreme pain or sensation or pain to hot beverages and hot food, तब तक root canal treatment can be prevented. That means infection has not involved the nerves and the vascular supply of the tooth.
Okay.
So till that time filling can be done. But problem ये है कि patients वो उसको ignore, उनको दिखता भी है, maybe probably वो मिरर में भी देख लेंगे कुछ black लग रहा है, minus sensitivity हो रही है खाने पीने में, but काम चलता रहता है. Unless the pain becomes unbearable and they're not able to sleep in the night. I get calls कि डॉक्टर साहब मैं इतना पेन में हूँ कि मैं रात भर सो नहीं पाया हूँ, 2 टैबलेट 3 टैबलेट मैंने पेन किलर की ले ली है. That worse is the dental pain. And even on the closing day of my clinic, I had to open the clinic for one of my patients. So patients who have gone through dental pain can imagine how bad it is.
Yeah, that's really a dedicated of you, like opening the clinic after closing it.
You have to, because that's an emergency. You can't let go, say the patient, I can't help it. I'm after all, a doctor is on duty, so that's my duty.
That's definitely a right thing to do. Yeah. Is cap and crown suggested by the dental surgeon? Is it necessary to have it after RCT?
See, most of the cases, 70% of the cases, I would say yes, crown is required. But as such, crown per se is not always mandatory to give after root canal treatment. Okay. That's again a judgment which has to be made by a doctor, by the treating doctor. So it's not that root canal weakens your tooth. because this is again a myth, and I think somewhere it is some healthcare centers even promote this thing that root canal treatment weakens your teeth, so you have to go for the cap. No, you don't have to go for the cap because the root canal treatment has weakened the tooth. It is a damage which is already done to your tooth by the decay. So in the process of removing the decay, the tooth gets weakened. जो पहले से इतना नुकसान हो चुका है आपके दांत में, वो हमने सारा डिके हटाया है. That depends upon the amount of decay which is present in the tooth. Okay. So that is like कि मतलब बिल्डिंग का कितना हिस्सा टूट चुका है.
अब जितना बचा है
तो उसकी क्राइटेरियाज अलग हैं. तो अगर छोटी कैविटी है, डिके, मोर ऑफ द वॉल्स ऑफ द टूथ आर लेफ्ट intact, then we can probably do a high strength restoration, and giving a need for giving the crown can be eliminated. But most of the cases I have seen, 70 to 80% of the cases, the damage is more, and it requires crown to strengthen the remaining tooth structure. But in 20% of the cases, yes, crown can be avoided. Yes.
Ma'am, just out of curiosity, why endodontists are more pricey than other surgeons of same field?
Yes, of course. Again, I would ask you, if you go for, if a pregnant woman goes to a normal physician and she goes to a gynecologist, will there be no difference in the consultation fee? Or supposedly I'm having some hormonal disorder and I go to a physician and I go to an endocrinologist. There is an increase in the consultation fee only of an endocrinologist because he's a super specialist. So we charge for our expertise, which we have gained over the period, over so many years, the knowledge we have acquired over the period of years. So better is the treatment, and the comfort of the patient is also taken care of by the specialist. So therefore the fee is can be slightly higher than the other dental surgeons, and I think that's very much okay.
आई थिंक यू आर राइट, बिकॉज मैंने एक स्टोरी सुनी है, उसके अंदर ऐसे थी कि एक पेंटर है, पेंटर रेस्टोरेंट में बैठा होता है, तो एक आदमी आता है, काफ़ी फेमस पेंटर होता है, तो उसका आदमी आता है, प्लीज़ मेरा पेट बना दो, मेरी पिक्चर बना दो. तो पेंटर पूरी पिक्चर बना देता है एक टिश्यू पेपर पे. फिर उसके पास जाता है और कहता है ये लो, तो वो लेता है, थैंक यू सो मच. वो कहता है $1 million फॉर दिस. तो कहता है आपने टिश्यू पेपर बनाया और सिर्फ 5 मिनट में बना दिया.
तो वो कहता है एक्सपीरियंस ही हैज गैदर्ड ओवर द इयर्स, दैट द एक्सपर्टीज एंड द टैलेंट एंड द स्किल. इट्स अ स्किल बेस्ड प्रोफेशन.
Yes.
Of course he is charging for a skill.
He is charging for the years.
This is a very relatable example. Sometimes the patients would come to me and I do an extraction, and the tooth is extracted within 5 minutes, and they'll say कि I will not quote the amount, but they'll be like, आपने इतना पैसा बस 5 मिनट में तो दांत निकल गया, इतना क्यों ले लिया? तो अरे तो आप चाह रहे थे कि मैं 1 घंटे फंसी रहा हूँ आपके उसमें, तो क्या आपकी क्या हालत होगी उसमें? बिल्कुल सही. So if I'm doing a good treatment, I'm solving your dental issue in less period of time with minimal discomfort, so I think you should pay me more.
Yes, definitely. Expertise pay more.
Yeah, expertise pays more. Yes.
Definitely. We in Indian population, we see this thing a lot. Price differ a lot from clinic to clinic. Why? Why this happens?
Yes. This is very commonly seen, that you will see in the difference in the price of the same treatment from clinic to clinic, from hospital to hospital. Now, I would say, Lakshay, price is not only dependent upon the treatment, what you're getting done by the doctor. See, there are cumulative factors which determine the value of that treatment. When you come in my clinic, it's not only the material used, it is also the skilled doctor sitting who's doing the treatment. Then the kind of material which is used. We have a wide variety of material even in dental surgery. We have a lot of brands, the superior most brands and the brands which are local. Brands. So the kind of material you're using, the doctor, how skilled the doctor is, and then the healthcare facility. Your treatment is just not the patient should not be only concerned about his treatment. जब आप चले जाते हैं और आपके instruments साफ होते हैं नहीं होते हैं, किस तरीके से साफ होते हैं, that should also be your concern. Because tomorrow you're going to get your family members. Now blood-borne infections, like अभी HIV का तो इलाज ही नहीं है, है ना? It's a blood-borne infection. HIV हो गया, hepatitis हो गया, चलो इलाज है, but hospitalization है उसके लिए. And there's so many blood-borne pathogens which can spread. The infection can spread from patient to patient, and can infect me also. my assistant, my staff also.
Yeah.
So it's it's very important that how you're taking care of your sterilization. I have a dedicated sterilization chamber in my clinic. So I think sterilization is the true face of any clinic. अगर किसी क्लिनिक में स्टेरिलाइजेशन नहीं हो रहा है ठीक से, सो आप कितना भी अच्छा ट्रीटमेंट कर दो, योर पेशेंट्स आर ऑलवेज एट अ वेरी हाई रिस्क. यू नेवर नो कि आपको इन्फेक्शन कहाँ से हुआ है.
बिकॉज आई थिंक डेंटिस्ट्री के अंदर तो इक्विपमेंट्स भी
यस, बिकॉज आपके हर चीज इज ऑपरेटिव, एवरीथिंग. मतलब सिर्फ मेरा काम पर्चे पे दवाइयाँ लिखना नहीं है. ऑलमोस्ट मतलब एवरीथिंग इन डेंटिस्ट्री इज ऑपरेटिव, एवरीथिंग इज इंटरवेंशनल.
Basically, you are a complete surgeon of a tooth.
So that is why bachelor's in dental surgery, masters in dental surgery, as the name say, वो ऐसे नहीं course बना दिया dental surgery. Yeah. So that is why, and maintaining a good sterilization protocol, maintaining having sterilization equipments like autoclave, like Class B autoclave, and many other things. So it is an expensive affair. And the kind of dental chair you're using, the kind of comfort you're giving to the patient, the ambience, the trained staff, whether you have specialists on panel or not in the same healthcare facility like orthodontist, pediodontist, periodontist, oral surgeon. So everything, right from the time you step inside the clinic and till the time you leave my clinic, everything counts to the treatment cost.
Definitely. I think you previously you mentioned like you have a good quality chair.
Yes.
You imported it from a different country.
No, I did not bring it from a different country. It is manufactured. It's a Brazilian manufacturer.
Okay.
It comes under luxury model.
Okay.
So obviously the comfort which you will feel on that in this chair is slightly better in any other other local brands. It is like you sit in the Mercedes and you sit in the Alto. दोनों आपको destination पे लेके जाएंगी दोनों गाड़ियाँ. कोई गाड़ी बीच में नहीं रोकेगी आपको. But obviously the comfort you will have on Mercedes will be,
That's why you need to pay more for the Mercedes and less for the Alto.
But that is not going to cost much to their treatment cost. वो नहीं है factor. The major factors I told you, that is the disinfection and sterilization, expertise, material, the trained staff.
Okay.
And we not only care for our patients while they are undergoing the treatment, but even the follow-up calls are done after the treatment is done. Not that कि आप कभी कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गई within 3 months 4 months आप वापस आए कि अब हम कंसल्टेशन फी दोबारा लेंगे, हम नहीं देखेंगे, ऐसा नहीं है.
Okay. I want to ask a question for pregnant women. Is it safe to have a dental treatment in case of pregnancy?
Yes. Okay. This is a very important question. And again, the dental health, the oral health is very much neglected in the period of pregnancy. And in pregnancy and even post-delivery, because the entire attention of the mother goes to her child. So again, say 6 months, 7 months, so almost 1.5 year का पूरा बन जाता है. Time period where the dental health is absolutely neglected. So dental treatment in pregnancy is safe, excluding first trimester of pregnancy. That is the first 3 months of pregnancy. The reason being, it is a phase of organogenesis where the organs of the fetus is being formed.
Okay.
तो उसमें हम कितने भी इलेक्टिव प्रोसीजर्स हैं जो ज़्यादा ज़रूरी नहीं है, और एनी डेंटल प्रोसीजर इज़ बेसिकली वी रिफ्रेन फ्रॉम डूइंग इन द फर्स्ट ट्राइमेस्टर. बट अगेन इफ द पेशेंट इज इन अ लॉट ऑफ पेन, स्वेलिंग है, पस है, तो ऐसा नहीं है नहीं आप 3 महीना के बाद ही आओगे. सो वी कैन डू सच प्रोसीजर्स, माइनर प्रोसीजर्स विच कैन रिलीव द पेशेंट ऑफ पेन. But again, we refrain from doing in the first trimester of the pregnancy. But again, second trimester of the pregnancy is the safest period to undergo a dental treatment. And if the pregnant woman is facing any oral health issue, she should get it resolved in the second trimester of a pregnancy and should not delay it further. Because जब क्या होता है, आप third pregnancy में आ जाते हो, third trimester of pregnancy में, तो your fetal development is taking place at a very faster rate. And the fetal development is taking rapidly. So that times, sitting on the dental chair, prolonged dental appointments, sitting in one position, it's very difficult. So that is why second trimester is the most safest period and even comfortable for the patient also.
Okay.
And so in pregnancy one can get the dental treatment done.
Okay.
Certain treatments maybe not. Like I had to deal one pregnant woman who was in her third trimester of pregnancy, I'll say, and she was in a lot of pain in her lower jaw, and that tooth had to be extracted.
Okay.
Ideally it had to undergo an extraction, but because it was deep, it was not a very easy extraction. It was deeply embedded not deeply, but it was partially embedded in the bone. Okay. So I told her, no, we'll not go for the extraction. But as a root canal specialist, I performed root canal in her tooth because it was carrying infection. So and after that root canal treatment, she was relieved of the pain. And after that I said, once you deliver your child and you're healthy again, you're all right, you can come and get it extracted.
Are there any professional means to prevent decay in children's?
Yeah, there are professional means to prevent decay. Like we have fluoride application. So fluoride application is all about, fluoride is a mineral which helps to prevent the dental decay, and it makes the tooth more resistant to dental decay or the attack of the acids. Okay. So we have fluoride, periodic fluoride application. That is for that you have to take obviously come to the dental surgeon and he'll tell you when to come, how to come. Fluoride is also dispensed in different ways. Like we have varnishes, we have gels. So what patients prefer. So that is one thing. And then we have pit and fissure sealants. बच्चों में होता है कि they are more prone to decay and acid attack because वो sweets बहुत खाते हैं, and not only sweets, they have more food of high sucrose content, and obviously because they lack the manual dexterity, so they are not able to brush their teeth on their own, so they are more dependent on the parents. अब parents brush नहीं करवाएंगे तो करेंगे भी नहीं ढंग से. बिल्कुल. और so that is one challenge. So उनमें क्या होता है कि we can use pit and fissure sealants, so deep pits in your teeth surface. If you see in your mirror, they're never flat. आपके दांत फ्लैट नहीं होते ऊपर से, दे आर ग्रूव्स एंड पिट्स एंड फिशर्स. तो जब वो डीप होते हैं तो उसमें खाना फंस जाता है, एंड व्हेन द फूड गेट्स स्टक इट प्रोड्यूसेस एसिड अटैक जो दांत पे होता है, इट लीड्स टू डिके. सो हम क्या करते हैं, वो जो डीप पिट्स एंड फिशर्स होते हैं हम उनको सील कर देते हैं. Okay, so in early age if you seal that pit and fissure through sealants, so obviously decay के chances कम हो जाते हैं. And then we have fluoride application, periodic dental checkups, and we can recommend the toothpaste needed for your child. So all this can prevent dental decay.
जो whitening procedures होते हैं जो डेंटिस्ट करते हैं, it is usually very expensive. So can we prefer having those whitening toothpaste? Let's say like these toothpaste say like आपके दांत सफेद हो जाएंगे. So can we prefer those toothpaste instead of dental cleaning, instead of whitening by the dentist?
No, definitely not. One should not go for these whitening toothpaste. These are all marketing gimmicks, I would say. There's so many whitening toothpaste nowadays available in the market, and so many promotions going on social media like Instagram, Facebook. I keep on seeing. Now there's nothing in the market which can replace professional help.
Okay.
ऐसा कुछ अभी आया ही नहीं है मार्केट पे which can replace professional help. So these basically toothpaste, if you see how they work in making your teeth little whiter, because they have abrasive particles incorporated in the toothpaste.
Okay.
तो जब ये abrasive particles जब आप इसको regularly use करते हो तो क्या करते हैं, they erode your superficial layer of your teeth, that is enamel.
Okay, yeah.
तो जो आपके stains deposit होते हैं, discoloration होता है, जो वो erode हो जाएगी ऊपर की layer, तो वो stains हट जाएंगे. So the teeth will look brighter, whiter. But then you see, you will also have sensitivity because आपको जो protection है, enamel है, protectant layer है, वो over the period of use तो हट गई. फिर आप हमारे पास आओगे कि अब हमें sensitivity के issues हो रहे हैं. And then that is a kind of irreversible thing. Yeah. क्या कर सकते हैं अब उसमें हम? बहुत ज़्यादा sensitivity है तो we would say कि आप veneers करा लो, root canal करके crown करवा लो, or you use sensitivity toothpaste. Yeah. We can't do much about it. The damage is again done. Okay. So one should, if you want to go for whitening, we have professional whitening kits available. Go to the dental surgeon and get the whitening done. And also I would again make a point very clear to everyone listening here, not every patient is meant, not every case is meant for whitening. ठीक है, जैसे कि हम सलोन में जाते हैं, गर्ल्स गो टू सलोन, नॉट एवरी सलोन में जो लड़की आती है, इफ शी वांट्स टू गो फॉर ब्लीचिंग, दे आल्सो सी ऑफ स्किन टाइप. If you're having too many pimples or the skin is again already damaged, they will not apply a bleaching agent. It will lead to inflammatory reaction on your skin.
Okay.
So whitening agents में bleaching agent होता है. तो अगर we also evaluate your oral tissues, your hard tissues, and depending on that we give the number of cycles needed for the bleaching, for the whitening of the teeth. And there are times when the patient is not fit to go for whitening procedure.
Okay.
If you have already gum issues, you already have minor sensitivity issues, I will never recommend the patient to go for whitening.
Okay.
It will just increase the problem. So
I think I got a clear idea about that.
Yeah. So not every patient is meant for, every case is meant for whitening. So if you want to they are expensive because it's a professional help. It requires expertise, knowledge, and then it is not causing any damage to your teeth when you're taking help of a professional. So if you want to get whitening done, it's a cosmetic procedure, come to a professional. Do not try the number of different brands, toothpaste being promoted. Whoever is promoting them, maybe celebrities and commercials and all whatever you see, they are not being promoted by dental surgeons.
It's just a marketing gimmick.
It is no doctor is promoting it. No doctor is promoting it.
Definitely, you're right.
Yeah, so I think
काफी लोगों का डाउट क्लियर हो गया होगा और आई थिंक वो दोबारा से वो टूथपेस्ट चारकोल लो इस पे जाएंगे नहीं.
चारकोल नो चारकोल बेस्ड टूथपेस्ट. अब चारकोल है वो एब्रेसिव ही है ना. है ना. ऐसे बहुत सारे टूथपेस्ट अवेलेबल है. आई विल नॉट टेक द नेम ऑफ एनी ब्रांड्स हियर, बट देयर आर जिनका सोल एजेंडा ये होता है कि वाइटनिंग हो जाएगा. वो वाइटनिंग ऐसे ही होता है कि दे ब्रेड ऑफ इरोड ऑफ योर सुपरफिशियल टीथ. तो वो कैविटीज बन जाती है जिसे हम क्लास 5 कैविटीज कहते हैं. तो फिर उसमें लोग पेशेंट्स फिलिंग करवाते हैं. फिर वो सेंसिटिविटी के इश्यूज, आइसक्रीम खाने में तक ठंडा लगता है, चाय नहीं पी पा रहे, आइसक्रीम नहीं खा पा रहे. इट्स अ कॉमन इशू.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the criteria to decide which clinic should we prefer or where we should go?
So, see, when you select a healthcare center for your treatment, there are a number of things you see. Whether the doctor is available there, how experienced the treating doctor is, what is the specialty of the doctor. It is not important that the doctor present in that clinic meets your specialty, meets your specialty demand. But then that doctor should have doctors on panel. किसी भी एक health center में आपको सारी की सारी specialty नहीं मिल जाएगी, है ना. किसी भी, it's not possible that we keep 9-10 specialists in the clinic.
Yeah, definitely.
But then I should have specialists on panel, on board. कि मैंने आपको बेसिक डायग्नोसिस कर लिया, देख लिया ना. सपोजली यू नीड ऑर्थोडोंटिक ट्रीटमेंट, यू नीड ब्रेसेस स्पेशलिस्ट, सो आई हैव एन ऑर्थोडोंटिस्ट ऑन बोर्ड.
Okay.
ठीक है. सो दैट ऑर्थोडोंटिस्ट विल कम एंड ट्रीट यू अंडर माय सुपरविजन. You are my responsibility. I'll take it. There's basically 2 doctors working in collaboration and you will have a good treatment. So this is one that you need to look for the experienced doctor. Then you need to look whether obviously the clinic is hygienic, whether they have the basic facilities, of disinfecting and sterilizing the instruments, your accessibility and the armamentarium used, equipments कैसे हैं. बहुत सारे जगह होते हैं instruments बहुत पुराने rusted होते हैं, they're not being taken care of. The staff, see, dentistry is one profession which cannot be done, single-handedly, or the dentistry is never 200 profession.
Okay.
200 dentistry possibly nahi. I don't know how it's being done. It's always 400. When I say 400, 2 hands of the doctor, 2 hands of the assistant.
Yeah, definitely. I think.
Okay, then only can do justice to the case.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'll end up contaminating everywhere. And it is just not possible to do a surgical procedure with 2 hands. An assistant is obviously required.
That's really a good point you put here.
Yeah.
Just how we are advancing in this new era, I want to ask a question relating to the marketing gimmicks, marketing thing, which is like how digital marketing is helping healthcare professionals.
Yeah, digital marketing is helping the healthcare professionals as well as the target audience. Because I see most of the people of this generation is on social media platforms.
Yeah.
Gone are those days when we would read newspaper in the morning while having breakfast, or watching national television, or reading any magazines. So what we do is like we are surfing. Internet surfing is most common. We are on the Instagram or Facebook or other social media applications. So obviously that if we are on social media, that has a greater impact on the target audience. Our reach is much more easier to them. and even our reach to them is easier.
Yes.
So, I think that's the importance of digital marketing these
They
days.
can,
For example, like even my clinic, when I say Dental Command in Dwarka, so first thing anyone would do is, even my friend, they will go on Google and type Dental Command and read the reviews.
Yes.
And when they're satisfied with the patient reviews, they would take a call of coming to my clinic.
Yes. Okay, ma'am. Before ending a podcast, I want to do a small Q&A sessions. Like I am going to ask you a question, and you need to give a one-word answer. Okay, it will be a fast thing. Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it. So let's start this Q&A sessions. Ma'am, best platform to get patients.
I think Google My Business,
Best platform to become a brand in healthcare field.
Instagram,
Best platform for teaching.
teaching, well, YouTube.
And best platform for connecting with your colleagues in the same field, I think.
I think LinkedIn.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming on to our podcast.
It was pleasure was mine. I think I'm glad that you guys came and came to me, and I'm able to reach out to the mass audience.
Yeah.
I hope this podcast is helpful to everyone who's watching.
It will clear a lot of queries that people are having in their mind. And thank you so much again. And please guys, मैंने मैम का अकाउंट डिस्क्रिप्शन में मेंशन कर दिया है, प्लीज़ फॉलो कर देना, और हमारा भी अकाउंट मेंशन है, साथ साथ हमको भी कर देना. ओके, सो सी यू नेक्स्ट पॉडकास्ट. इट्स रीहैबिटाइज.
Thank you.